Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine waking up tomorrow and everything you've built financially is gone. Your portfolio, your savings, your investments, all of it wiped clean. All you have left is $10,000 to your name and the knowledge inside your head. What would you do? How would you rebuild? I've thought about this question a lot, and honestly, it used to terrify me. But here's what I've realized after years of studying dividend investing. Starting over with $10,000 in 2026 might actually be one of the greatest opportunities you could ask for. And today, I'm going to show you exactly what I would do, dollar for dollar, if I had to restart my entire dividend investing journey right now with just $10,000. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to generate $43.77 in monthly passive income, starting from day one. No gimmicks, no risky bets. Just a proven, data-verified strategy that I'm about to hand to you on a silver platter. And every single number I share today has been cross-checked against official company press releases, SEC filings, and real-time market data. So let's get into it. Before I reveal my exact portfolio allocation, I need to warn you about something that destroys more beginner dividend investors than anything else. I call it the yield trap, and I almost fell into it myself when I first started. Here's how it works. You're new to dividend investing, you're excited, and you start searching for stocks that pay the highest dividends. You find a company paying 12%, another paying 15%, and you think you've struck gold. Why would anyone buy a stock paying 4% when this one pays 15%, right? Wrong. Dead wrong. Here's the truth that nobody tells beginners. Yields above 8% are almost always a warning sign, not an opportunity. When you see a yield that high, it usually means one of two things. Either the stock price has crashed because the company is in serious trouble, or the dividend is about to be cut. Either way, you lose. In 2026, sustainable dividend yields for quality companies cluster between 3.5% and 7%. That's the sweet spot. That's where you find companies that can actually maintain and grow their dividends over time. The S&P 500 Dividend Aristocrats, which are companies that have increased their dividends for at least 25 consecutive years, have delivered a 10.49% total annual return over the last decade. They didn't do that by chasing the highest yields. They did it by focusing on quality and consistency. So when you see me recommend stocks paying between 3.7 and 6.7% today, understand that this isn't me being conservative. This is me being smart. This is the range where wealth is actually built. Alright, let's get to the good stuff. If I had $10,000 and had to build a dividend portfolio from scratch in 2026, here's exactly how I would allocate every single dollar. I would put 40%, which is $4,000, into realty income. I would put 30%, which is $3,000, into Altria. And I would put the remaining 30%, another $3,000, into SCHD, which is a dividend ETF from Schwab. This three-investment portfolio gives me a blended yield of 5.25%. That means from day one, my $10,000 would generate $525.20 per year in dividend income. Break that down by month, and you're looking at $43.77 hitting your account like clockwork. Now, $43 a month might not sound life-changing right now. But here's what most people don't understand about dividend investing. It's not about where you start. It's about where the math takes you. And I'll show you exactly where this leads in just a few minutes. But first, let me explain why I chose each of these three investments. Let's start with my largest position, realty income. I'm putting 40% of my portfolio here, and there's a very specific reason for that. Realty income has a nickname in the investing world. They call themselves the monthly dividend company, and they've earned that title. This company has paid 667 consecutive monthly dividends. Let that sink in for a moment. 667 months in a row without missing a single payment. That's over 55 years of showing up, month after month, and putting money in their shareholders' pockets. But it gets even better. Realty Income owns over 15,500 properties, spread across all 50 U.S. states, plus the United Kingdom and 7 other European countries. They have 1,630 clients operating in 91 different industries. Their occupancy rate sits at 98.7%. This isn't a company with all its eggs in one basket. This is a company built to survive and thrive through recessions, pandemics, and everything in between. At the current price of around $60.74 per share, Realty Income yields 5.33%. That means my $4,000 investment generates $213.20 per year, paid out monthly. That's roughly $17.77 deposited into my brokerage account every single month from this one investment alone. Now, some of you might look at Realty Income's financial statements and see a payout ratio of 301%, and that might scare you. Don't let it. That number is based on GAAP accounting, which doesn't accurately reflect how REITs actually operate. When you look at the FFO-based payout ratio, which is the correct metric for real estate investment trusts, Realty Income's payout ratio is actually between 76 and 80%. That's healthy. That's sustainable. That's why this stock is in my portfolio. My second investment is Altria, and I know this one raises eyebrows. Altria is a tobacco company. It's the company behind Marlboro cigarettes. Some people refuse to invest in tobacco on principle, and I completely respect that decision. But if we're talking purely about dividend investing and building passive income, I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't include Altria in this conversation. Here's why. Altria has increased its dividend 60 times over the past 56 years. 60 increases in 56 years. That track record is almost unmatched in American business. Through health warnings, advertising bans, massive lawsuits, and constantly changing regulations, Altria has continued raising its dividend year after year after year. The current annual dividend is $4.24 per share, paid out quarterly at $1.06 per payment. At recent prices, around $61.80. That gives you a yield of 6.7%. This is the highest yield in my entire portfolio, and it's backed by one of the most resilient dividend track records in existence. My $3,000 investment in Altria generates $201 per year. That's $50.25 every quarter showing up in my account. The payout ratio is 82%, which some might consider high. But for a mature cash cow business like Altria with predictable cash flows, this is completely manageable. Is Altria a growth stock? Absolutely not. But that's not why it's here. It's here to be the high-yield backbone of this portfolio, generating serious income while I sleep. My third and final investment is SCHD, the Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF. This is my secret weapon, and I think every dividend investor should own it. SCHD gives me instant diversification across dozens of high-quality dividend-paying stocks in one single purchase. But what really sets it apart is the cost. The expense ratio is just 0.06%. That means for every $1,000 I invest, I pay only 60 cents per year in fees. It's practically free to own. The yield on SCHD is 3.7%, which is lower than my other two picks. But here's the thing. SCHD isn't just about current yield, it's about total return. Over the past 10 years, SCHD has delivered an annualized return of 10.58%. That's dividend income plus price appreciation working together. My $3,000 investment in SCHD generates $111 in annual dividend income. Plus, I get the peace of mind knowing that if something goes wrong with one of the individual stocks in my portfolio, SCHD provides a safety net of diversification. Now, let me show you where this gets really exciting. Let's assume you invest this $10,000 today. You reinvest every dividend you receive, and dividend payments grow at an average rate of 5% per year. Here's what happens. In year 1, you start with $10,000 and receive $525.20 in dividends. Reinvested, your portfolio is now worth $10,525. In year 2, that larger balance generates $551.46. Now you're at $11,076. Year 3 brings $579, pushing you past $11,655. Year 4 adds $607.98. And by the end of Year 5, your original $10,000 has grown to $12,902.05. That's a 29% total return over 5 years, and you didn't add a single extra dollar. You didn't time the market. You didn't stress about daily price movements. You just bought quality dividend stocks and let compounding do its job. This is the power of dividend investing, and it's available to anyone willing to be patient. So, what should you do with this information? And here's the most important part. Start now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you have more money. If you don't have $10,000, start with $5,000 or $2,000 or even $500. The exact amount matters less than simply beginning. Your first dividend payment, no matter how small, will change your mindset forever. Suddenly, you're not just saving money, you're building an income-producing machine. If I had to restart dividend investing in 2026 with just $10,000, this is exactly what I would do. 40% in realty income for monthly income and stability. 30% in Altria for high yield and decades of dividend growth. 30% in SCHD for diversification and long-term total return. 5.25% blended yield. $525 in year 1 income. $43.77 every single month from day 1. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a get-rich-for-certain plan, as long as you're patient enough to let it work. The question is, are you ready to start? If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more dividend investing strategies. Drop a comment below telling me what your first dividend stock was, or what you're planning to buy first. I read every single comment, and I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep building that passive income. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Investment performance shown is based on historical data and projections. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Always conduct your own research and consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Thanks for watching.